Welcome everyone. Good evening. Happy Friday. Welcome to Ade's Kitchen. Tonight we are making Egusi Ijebu. As we all floated during the week, and we'll be preparing the next one next week Friday. Welcome everyone. Good evening. Happy Friday. Hope we're all enjoying our Friday today. For our Muslim brothers and sisters, I say Happy Jumat Mubarak. Welcome on board everyone. We're making Egusi tonight. We're making Egusi Ijebu. This is my Egusi which I have washed. But before I start the cooking, I'm going to wash my hands as usual, and I will be coming to tell you all the ingredients. So we're going to be making Egusi Ijebu tonight. We have few recipes. It's delicious, simple to make, and it doesn't take time. So I have my Scotch bonnet here. I have my onion, 1 medium onion, 4 Scotch bonnets. I have my 500 grams Egusi Ijebu. I have my goat meat. This is my goat meat. It's going to be very funny if I tell you how I make this afternoon. And I posted everything on Adex Daily Meals. You will see it there. If you follow the step-by-step guide on how I grill this without boiling, it's very delicious. Even when I tasted it, it's very good. And this is my grilled catfish as well, which I made myself. I've done this knife for like 2 weeks and it's been in the freezer. It's washed, it's clean. I have my fermented melon, which we call ogiri Ijebu. This is really good for our system if you like it, but it's not compulsory, it's optional. And after tasting our food, maybe if you need to add more stock or seasoning cube, we're going to add, or if it doesn't, because this substitutes our seasoning cube. For those old people, if they use fermented melon ogiri, they don't use the seasoning cube anymore. But because we're still young, we still have the power to absorb everything. And I have my palm oil here. I'm going to show you the stock from the goat's meat. See, the reason why we need to be very careful when we're making our food. I'm going to scrape out the fats on the stock, and you're going to see what is at the bottom of this bowl. When I grate my goat meat, the stock I got from the goat meat is this one. Everything was posted in the afternoon, was uploaded in the afternoon on my wall. So we're going to get started now. I'm going to toast this, and you're going to see how it's just like roasting process before we're going to blend it and cook it. Let's get started because of time. The devil is a liar. We are all covered with the blood of Jesus here. So what we're going to do now is I've turned my gas on. Then I'm going to roast or toast my egusi. I'll allow this just to go dry now before we start the toasting. Please help us share the video so that more people will get connected. We're not going to stay too long tonight, but we really need to do it from the beginning so that we all see what we're going to do. It's not good. It doesn't make sense to me doing all this behind the back and telling you that I'm doing live. It's not live anymore. So we have to do it from the beginning. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. So once this gets dry now, I'm going to add the washed egusi. My egusi is properly washed. And I'm just draining the water out of it. It's properly washed. Yeah, the pot is dry. Then we are not adding anything. Just the egusi after it's washed. Then we're going to toast it because we need to give it color, light golden brown color before we blend it. This will start popping like popcorn. But the only difference between this and popcorn is when you don't mix popcorn like this, you just add your corn to the pot and just cover. But this one, you need to be mixing it. So it's going to be popping up now after getting dry. I'm going to wash all this again and add this. I'm not going to waste. This will give us opportunity to wash our egusi instead of grinding it. If you need to grind your egusi, you can't wash it unless you're going to wash and dry, like I used to do when I'm cooking my foil egusi. I wash my egusi and I dry it. I have my system of drying it inside the oven before grinding it. This one will give you opportunity to properly wash your egusi. And if you don't want your egusi to be lumpy, this is the real method that you have to use. That is why we call it Egusi Ijebu. Because Ijebu doesn't normally eat the lumpy one. We use the watery one. The Ijebu people here will understand what I'm talking about. If you have come across your watery egusi, this is the process. Please, if you are on YouTube, we're on YouTube live as well. We're doing both Facebook and YouTube tonight. We've been working seriously on this for the past few months, but thank God we're able to achieve our aim tonight. And thanks for our viewers as well, my mommies and daddies. I appreciate you all every day. So this is how you toast your egusi. So it's changing color now. It's going to start popping up. Yeah, it's popping up now. You can hear the sound. To be popping up like popcorn. You can see how this is doubling in size. You can see how it's popping up. can see how it's popping up. Sorry, let me just put my phone in silence. So this is the red color that we're looking for. As you can see, the color has changed to golden brown. This is what we're looking for. Then I'm going to remove it from the heat now. Then I'm going to add it to my blender. So this is okay. So all you need to do, just take the blender. You can see how it's still popping up because the frying pan is really hot now. Just add it to the blender straight away. You don't need to waste time. You can add tatashe to yours, the red bell pepper, if you like. But I just feel like cooking it plain tonight. Sometimes I added red bell pepper to mine. So just be careful because of the burnt crumbs at the bottom. You leave that aside. You don't need this. So I'm going to bring forward my egusi here. I'm going to add the onion and the Scotch bonnet. Add water as you can. This is my 1 liter of water. At the end of the day, you are going to see how many water we're going to use for this 500 grams. I'm going to blend this once more because I want it to be really smooth. So I'm going to open it now and check it. It's smooth enough. Yeah, let me just blend it once more. But while this is blending now, I'm going to go ahead and be heating up my palm oil. So I will still check it again. Yeah, it's okay. It won't blend more than this because it's blender. If it's Nigeria now, it's okay. So just add it straight away. Then I'm going to add another water to the blender. We don't need to be scared about how many amount of water we're going to add to this because I'm using dry fish because the dry fish is still going to soak everything. And if you really want to enjoy this egusi that we're making today, you don't need to eat it tonight. Just leave it till tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic if you leave it overnight. So I'm adding more water. I wish you are here to come and perceive the smell. So it's going to be, it has to be watery like this. So we've used like 2 liters of water now with the 500 grams. So I'm going to add my fermented melon, the ogiri, because this needs to melt. If I need to add more water, I will still add more. But at this stage, I will leave it like this. Cover. So while this one is boiling, I'm going to transfer all the beef and everything here because I want to show you one dish that we can enjoy this summer, especially those of us that are fasting. So like I said, I'm going to show you this first before I proceed on the. In the afternoon, when I finish cooking the goat meat in the inside the oven, I just see. Sorry about this. See the fat. See the amount of fat that we have inside here. I thought I would be able to scrape it out. It's still watery underneath. Look at the amount of fat in just like 2 kg of goat meat. Sorry about this mess. I'm going to clean it now. This happens sometimes in the kitchen. Can you get me something to come and clean this? Thank God my clothes is safe. So, this is the stock that I've removed the fat. I have another blue cloth here I can use. No, I don't want to use that clean one. We have one that we're going to use. Let me use the blue tissue. Sorry about this. I just want to show the amount of fat that we have. So the reason why I'm doing this is somebody sent me a message on my WhatsApp during the week. The reason why I don't use stock to cook my food. Sometimes I use, but I love leaving it to get cold so that I will be able to scrape out the amount of fat on top. Look at the amount of fat in just one cooking. See? So this is, we don't need this now. I'm going to throw this away. So why that's cooking, I'm quickly going to show you how I make my juice. Please help us share the video so that more people will get connected. This is my juicer. The same juice I'm going to make tonight, I'm going to make it next week Friday again in another dimension. In case you don't have the juicer, just don't worry. I will show you how to use your blender next week. But let's just do it one at a time. So let me wash this cup I'm going to use. So this is the cup I'm going to use. Let me just drain it for 1 minute. I'm going to turn around my juicer. And I'm going to wash my hands again. So we have time now. While the egusi is cooking, let's quickly make our juice. So this is the cup, is washed. I have my ginger here, you can see the size. I have my 6 oranges here. Look at how I pick my orange. If you really want to make a good juice from your orange, this is how you should peel your orange. Some people even leave the skin because the skin has its own job as well. I have my carrots peeled. So I'm going to do this first. I'm going to add the orange. This is the orange and the ginger. So I'm going to transfer it here. This is very clean because I don't want to overfill it. So I'm going to continue with my carrots. I'm coming to this now. We're nearly done with this. You can see what we get from 6 oranges and 4 carrots. If you have to buy the juice from the shop now, you are going to spend like almost €3 or €3 plus. Am I right? And it will not be pure like this. This is pure. So mix this and keep it inside the fridge. You can drink this before the meal or you can drink it after. This will easily digest anything that you eat. So now come and wrap this for me, please. Come and wrap the juice for me, please. So we're going to come back to the egusi now. You can see how the egusi. This is not. There's not going to be any lump inside this. It's going to be watery. So at this stage now, make sure the fermented melon is dissolved. Then I can add my stock. Let me change this. I'm just looking for the ogiri, the fermented melon to be dissolved. Sometimes you can just blend your fermented melon with the egusi. I should have done that, but just keep my mind. Make it easy. And if you don't do that, make sure everything is dissolved. If you feel like you need to add more palm oil, you can do that. You see, no matter what you do, this is not going to be lumpy at all because we roasted the egusi before we blend it. So this is why this is the reason why we call it Egusi Ijebu. Make sure all the fermented melon is dissolved. So I'm going to add my stock. You can see I strain it, then I remove the fat. So this doesn't take long to cook because it's almost cooked with the way with the method we used for the egusi, the melon. So all we need is just to add whatever we need to add. I'm just going to cover it now. And before I cover it, I will add my goat meat. We all know how hard goat meat is. And this is not boiled, it's not fried, it's just straight to the oven. So you don't need to know the amount. Once you're adding your fish or your meat, you will know if it's okay. At least you can keep the remaining in the fridge. I still have some in the oven. If I need to add more, I will. But because I'm still using the fish, that is why I'm using this amount. So I'll allow this to cook for just 5 minutes before adding the fish. And I'll be using that to tidy up all my areas that I'm using here. I might not need this seasoning cube because I know with the stock and the ogiri, it might be okay. So let me just. Did you put that in the fridge? Thank you. So when I finish now, you see, we don't need all this. I'm just going to open it and just wash everything. You see? So I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to leave it till after the show. So I will show. I will bring another method of same ginger, orange, and carrots next week. But I'm going to use my blender. I'm not going to use my food my juicer because not everybody has the juicer. So that is it. You just need to wait for 5 minutes now for the egusi to continue cooking before we add the fish. And if I need to add more palm oil, I will do. And I'm having this with eba. And some people say they like it with fufu. Some say they like it with iyan. Some say they like it with what? With amala. Fufu, amala, semo. But it's not. I can't have this with amala because there's no drawing soup. Should be time for 5 minutes. Please help us share the video. I can attend to the messages now. Mrs. Folusha, good evening and welcome. Egusi Ijebu, Egusi me. My brother Abis, good evening. Mr. Dare, good evening, sir. Thanks for every time. I appreciate it, sir. From Germany, thank you very much, sir. Mrs. Clara, thank you very much. I appreciate you. My dear wife, my sister, Sister Grace. Welcome on board. My wife, my darling wife, my PA, my personal person, PP. Welcome on board. Mrs. Funke, good evening, ma. Daddy me, I have my small daddy in the house. Good evening, sir. Chef Coco. Welcome on board, Papa. Egusi Ijebu, top it go nicely with Eba. Oh, you got it. So I'm still inviting you to come and cook something for us here and to come and have taste of my food. I'm inviting the whole of your family. Thank you very much. We're nearly there. We have just 2 weeks left. It's not easy. Thank you. I appreciate you, my dear sister. My one and only sister I have at Cromley College. It's not easy. The one I can call anytime. I'm stuck with this assignment, so why can I do it? And you will answer me. Thank you very much. God will honor you. It shall be well with all of us. Please let me share the video so that more people will get connected. We are bringing loads for us here, but we're just getting started. At least in 2 weeks' time, I will be free. College will be over. So we can add the fish now. The reason why I'm not making eba is because I want to leave this till tomorrow. It's really good when you can leave it overnight. Add the fish. This is my fish. It's for 2 people. Portion control is important as well. No overfeeding in this house anymore. So I'm just using 4 of my fish. If you like, you can add palm oil, like I said earlier on, but I think this is okay. This is real proper Egusi Ijebu. But we can just add small just to enhance the color of the, to beautify it more. So I'm going to taste it now. Maybe I'll need Maggi, but I'm sure I don't need that Maggi because all the flavor from my goat meat is inside the egusi. I told you, I need only. So that come and taste. Please. I know by the time I'm going to add the salt. Let me mix it. Let me taste. Taste. You sure? See, this is my Maggi, like I told you. The fermented melon and the stock is okay. You can see those kids, they love when things is sweet things. But for her to tell me that I don't need to add any Maggi, we have to believe it. So if you leave this to tomorrow, all these dry fish will soak the egusi, but you need to add more water tomorrow. Look at how watery it is now. Even tonight, by the time you leave this for like 2 hours now, all the fish will soak the egusi and you will hardly see nothing inside the pot. So you just need to add more water and just warm it up. Then you can just portion it and put it in the fridge or in the freezer or just marry. So I did use all my fish. I'm going to add the remaining fish to the oven. So we're nearly there. In 10 minutes we'll be there. If there's anything you want me to do, just let me know. Like we posted egusi and ukwobi on Monday, and we'll be doing every Monday and Tuesday. We'll be posting 2 dishes. First come, first serve. The highest food is what we're going to be cooking on every Friday. Unless we decide not to put 2, maybe just 1. But every Monday we'll be posting what we're going to be cooking. As you can see, we're just upgrading our page now, and I will be free in another 2 weeks. So I will have time for adults. Like I was taught in the class yesterday, the lecturer was telling me yesterday that even before we have our meal, we can just use mint. Let me show you the mint. Like this mint now, the mint leaf, we have it in Nigeria, we call it efinrin. It's very good. It's when I was running through my project yesterday that she was telling me that even after May, if you can slice some of ginger, then pick some of the mint leaf, and with the, what's this tea called? The green tea. Just add it to the green tea inside boiled water. Leave it for like 3 minutes. Then drink it after any meal. That you will digest your food easily. She was telling me this yesterday, and it was really great. That is why I just create time for my darling to help me buy this mint leaf today. So this is the mint leaf, this is the ginger, and you have this with your green tea. It will digest your food easily. And purposely for those of us who like to eat swallow, if you eat your swallow, make sure you drink mint leaf, ginger, and green tea, any green tea after your meal. It's going to be very good. So I'm showing you this. So we have these two opportunities after our egusi today: the mint leaf, the ginger, and the green tea. Then we were able to make our juice. So next week I'm going to show you the same thing in another process, another method. Sorry, I'm going to show you in another method next week, but it's going to be the same thing. Then upper week we're going to make another thing. So may God bless us all. We have just about 5 minutes to go now. Today is very good. Let us know your opinion about how today's class goes. How do you feel about today's class? Please. How do you, Mami, I'm okay. Good evening. Welcome on board, ma. Please tell me about today's class. Today's class is about Egusi Ijebu. Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. I want you can come on. Hey, please, where are you? I can't see you. So we're nearly there. I'm just going to turn down the heat now. You can see all I need to do now is just tidy up the side of the pot to make it look presentable. This is very, very important. So we've tested it, everything is all right. What I need is just to clean the side of the pot. We're there. So I just want to tidy up the side of the pot, which is compulsory. It's important. So this is my egusi with 500 grams. Egusi. You don't need to add more fish or meat for this size, unless you are cooking more than this. But the process is what I just demonstrated on live now. So this is the quick method, the best method to cook Egusi Ijebu if you don't want any lump in it. And someone was requesting for a follow again. We're going to be doing that after Ukobi. It's not going to be good when we leave the Ukobi and just go straight to another thing, because we posted it last week and people chose Egusi more than Ukobi. So we're going to be making Ukobi on Friday. Then by Monday, upper Monday, we're going to be telling us what we're going to be doing. Maybe we're going to do the F4. And the F4 I'm going to make upper week is the one that we can use to eat our white rice. Because I can see people love rice that much. So we have to be bringing loads. So with my free time now, I will be able to be bringing many dishes for us at Adex Daily Meals. Thanks very much. I appreciate you, my mommies and my daddies. This is it for today. It's done. I'll be posting I'll be uploading the finishing part of it on Facebook maybe today or tomorrow. But I just want to leave this till tomorrow before I'm going to eat this. The beauty of it is just leave it till tomorrow. The fish will soak all the egusi. Then you will need to add more water tomorrow before you'll be able to eat it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my mommies and my daddies. I will see you on Friday. And if you have anything to upload during the week, you will not hesitate to do that. Thank you very much. Mrs. Yamisi Oshinoye, I appreciate you. IABs, I appreciate Mrs. Saidat. Oduni Felicia, welcome on board, ma. Mrs. Yamisi, I appreciate everyone. Mami Amoke, Mr. Dare, my best sister, Sister Yeti, Mrs. Clara, my wife, my VP, Mrs. Funke, Tope, I appreciate you, all of you. This is it for today. Let us just know at the comment section how you feel about today's cooking. May God bless us all till we meet on Friday. I say bye from Alex. Thank you.